Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 51 here in Quebec, and I am hopeful that we will finish off the logging tasks, which will then release the backlog of all the other things so we can actually finish a task, finish a contract, finish something. We have struggled over the last 3 or so days to actually finish anything. So hopefully we've got our ducks kind of in a line and we'll be able to get a bit of a wiggle on and deliver our short logs, which will then open up Beauty has its price or something, and then open up the other one up in the northwest corner. So our contracts will progress. So let's get into it and have a really solid day, achieving heaps of things, not rolling over, not messing up. So we're going to leave Kenworth right here where we bought him yesterday and brought him yesterday. And hop over instead to our Forester, which is just begging to go through to harbour. And we're going to run all the way down to the main road, to the garage, and switch out the medium log add-on so that we are left with the short log add-on. And then we'll be able to come all the way back up, around the main road, past the quarry, pick up those 2 stupid ones that we dropped out yesterday. Yeah, hopefully get all the way up to Kenworth so we can take a whole lot of those wooden, small logs, sorry, not wooden logs, small logs, and take the whole lot of them up and deliver them wherever they are needed. So starting out, we are going to zoom back around the main road and get to the garage. Now, as I said, if I'd wanted to, I guess I could easily have just recovered to the garage. Would have cost me, I don't know, 5,000, something like that. But would have been a lot quicker. But we enjoy the journey. It's only when I get frustrated and forget to put the crane on, that's when I recover back. Yeah. I'm kind of hopeful that we'll actually, achieve a bit today. As soon as we can get those wooden, the small logs up to the northwest corner, we've already got Nelly and Platypus up there with all the rest of the stuff that's needed. So as long as the task gets unlocked, we'll be able to just finish that off straight away. Now, before I head up there, once I come and meet up with Kenny again, I'll just check what the dependencies are. Because I know that the one to deliver the stuff that Nelly and Platypus have got on them, I think they're dependent on the Beauty Has Its Price contract. I don't think they're dependent on the fishy business contract, but we will just check to make sure. Because if they're dependent on the fishy business contract, then we'll need to run the Kenworth back to finish that off, this one that I've got up at the moment with the 2 wooden planks. But if they're not dependent, I'll do that later. So, fingers crossed we'll be able to finish off Beauty Has Its Price, and I think it's across the ice river or something like that, in the northwest corner of Lake Ribiere. That would be really good. And then we've just got fishy business and ice fishing or something like that to do, where we need to take the ice trailers. We found the first one of 3, brought it back onto the main road near the quarry there. Goodness me, nearly a week ago. There's still 2 more to find. One of them in the northwest corner, where we will be grabbing that on our way back. The other one is in the town in Lake Ribiere. We'll grab that on the way through. I brought Earthroamer into Lake Ribiere just in case we need to actually tow those around. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to crane them onto the big trailer that Nelly or Platypus have. And that way then we'll be able to deliver them straight off the trailer without having to actually tow them to the right destination. That's my plan as it stands. We'll just try and scoot around here to the garage. And then skididdly-daddle back up, saying exactly the same route. We can get back to and join up with Kenworth again. I just have to keep remembering there's 2 short logs on the floor down near the icy rivery bit, and I have to pick those up on the way through. If I don't, I will pull my 2 remaining hairs out and be most annoyed. So that would mean I couldn't finish off the contracts up the north because I'd be 2 logs short and blah blah blah. Don't want to do that. Right, straight in. Take off the medium log extension. So now we're effectively got short logs. Don't need to change anything else. Get out of here. Now we've got just a slightly shorter frame. I'm not going to bother refueling from this fuel carrier because I know there's one down in the icy rivery bit. Plus we're only used 50 litres anyway at the moment, so if we use another 50 to get back there, we've still got 240. Heaps of fuel too. Get all the way back. We probably don't even need to refuel till we got to the fuel station or even over to Kenny. So we could top up from Kenny because he's going to go back to the fuel station to pick up those vehicle spare parts. We're on a run now. Don't look in the driver's seat while we go. Don't do that very often in the Forester. Don't have a steering wheel in the Forester. You've only got the, I don't know, what do you call it, joysticks, I suppose. They don't move because I guess I haven't got Bob's hands on. If I had Bob's hands on, he'd probably be moving them. Do we put Bob's hands on just for fun? I normally show Bob's hands. Oops, wrong button. Try that button. Settings. No. Edit hand. Hide driver's hands. There we go. Right. Let's put Bob's hands on. Oh, look at Bob. Oh, he's got feet too. He hasn't just got hands, he's got feet. There you go. Good on you, Bob. Mind you, it doesn't seem like his hands are actually doing what I'm doing. So, Bob's a bit static compared to me. At least his knees wiggle around. Good to see. And it's good to see Bob's got his jumper on too, because it's pretty cold today. You want to have that woolly one on. Icy there, it just didn't turn. A little bit harder to see, obviously, to feel where the wheels are in relation to the icy bits. Oh, there you are. See, I never knew what shoes Bob used to have, but clearly they're sort of leather capped. I don't think they're steel caps though. Maybe they are. I don't know, Bob. Maybe they're just normal canvas with leather fronts. I don't know. That's very safe, Bob. Probably should have steels on. Mind you, he has got very nicely manicured thumbnails, hasn't he? Oh dear. So Bob's doing a good job. It's been a while since we've tipped over, so well done, Bob. Mind you, whenever we tip over, it's Bob's fault. And whenever we successfully don't tip over, that's my good driving. We'll just skedaddle down here. Nice little sideways drift there. Big rock. I don't know, you sort of feel like you're a little bit more control when you're in the cockpit mode. Maybe not, but it just sort of feels a little bit more like that. Diddy bop. And get back to pick up those two naughty little trees. Hopefully then we'll be able to come up that steep slope without them falling off the back, and I don't have to reverse up that steep slope. We'll play that as it comes. Oh, and also have to be careful I don't beach myself like we did in Kenny, because I don't really want to bring Kenny back. Not yet, anyway. We do want to bring Kenny back, but just not yet. We're on our way almost back to the gateway. We'll get back into Lake Ribiere, nip around the main road. I'm going to turn off just before the bridge. We did before we built the bridge in Lake Ribiere. That little guy's empty, so I'm not going to worry about him. And off we go. So we should be fairly good now. Haven't used up too much time, but just running around the map takes a while, even around the main road. That's okay. Hopefully we'll head on to things. Continuing around the main road. We'll stick in the cockpit here for a little bit yet, but we'll hop out once we get to anything scary. I've had a fair bit of fun here in Quebec. It's actually not been too bad. I quite like this region. I think it probably is overly large cargo heavy. The fact that you're taking 8 slots of cargo on a lot of different contracts. It's a bit of a grind. But the actual scenery is lovely, and the complexity is good. It's balanced. It's hard in places, but not too bad in others. And of course, once you've finished doing all the roads, it becomes a lot more traversable. I mean, if we'd had to go across that nasty cracky ice and come out the side, or go across via the oil refinery, that probably wouldn't have been so bad, but without those bridges in the middle there, we would have to go across the river ice near the garage and up and around the town. Wouldn't have had such a good run to get to the oil refinery. And obviously once you're at the oil refinery, you're virtually never going to come through this gateway that we just did then if you hadn't built those bridges. So that area up there in the northeast of Harbour is really horrible. You do not want to be going up there. So many big ice shards that just damage every truck other than the really big ones. And lots of deep snow and generally cracky ice. So, you know, just generally nasty areas. Once you've got the roads and bridges built, it becomes a lot more tame. Now, we're not going to go across the bridge here, remember? I just see myself belting along here and getting to the quarry and then going, oh, sort of thing I do. I'm going to come sort of back down beside the close edge of the bridge here. I'm going to hop out of the driver's seat in a minute. Leave Bob to do his thing. And we'll go down and pick up those two naughty logs that I should have put into the trailer last time. This is the little path that we've been down a few times before. Fairly confident we can get down here. That'll get us down onto the ice fishing area. Just need to head over to the little cabiny thing. And, the two logs. I remember coming through here when we did this. The stretch between these two big rocks was nice and solid. Pretty sure we came through there. Liver something. Generator. Pretty sure we came through between them, or did we go through between the next two? Might have been between the next two. Yep. We don't really want to get cracky ice with this guy because he's only got quite little wheels. There, aren't they? This was a bit lucky to come through when we came through the first time. I think we had all of our logs on board then, so that made it worse. Here's the poor old two that got left behind because I was a sausage. Missed them when I was putting them into the other trailer. Can't even shoot straight. Alright. Pity I haven't got three actually, because then I could have packed it. But I don't. So let's pick up these two. Camera roughly above it. Oh, of course. Get that same bug that it won't go any lower. We'll just drive forward a fraction. Rather weird. I don't know why that is. I mean, there's nothing stopping it. It's just a bug. I'll reposition this. Now, still can't reach that ground. Well, I guess we can. Just. He's in. We want to grab that further behind one. Up a little bit. Let's see how we go. Oops. Moment. Pack crane. Pack crane. Restore crane. No, I can't pack cargo. There's not enough there, you sausage. Restore crane. Well done. I'm just a bit worried that they are not really very well placed. But we'll have a go and see if we can travel along anyway. Not going to try and go over that bit there because it's too steep, as we found out with Kenworth. Come around this side. It's much more friendly. Key to coming up here actually I think is going to be to try and do it in low gear. If we just keep going up at the same rate, the logs shouldn't slide much, whereas if I stop and go, or worse still, end up going backwards a fraction, the logs will definitely go backwards and fall out the back. Because there were no bumps there, I felt pretty confident that they'd be okay. Now we should be alright. Gonna head back round to the main road. Meet up with Kenworth. Definitely have been easier if we hadn't dropped those logs off, because we wouldn't have to come down here. We could have just gone straight along and followed the main road round. But, you know, where's the fun in that? So there's the fishing trailer thing that we need to deliver later on. That tyre on the snow, yes. We'd have something on the snow, otherwise we would have just been spinning our wheels. Come along here, take our little shortcut like we do. Sure we don't chuck any of these logs off. Mind you, we've got the logging crane with us, so we could pick them up even if we do. Come around to Kenny, we'll refuel from Kenny's head on, and we'll get Kenny to repair us too, so we're in good shape before we doodle up the northwest side. I'm fairly confident we'll be okay coming across here. Still got my 2 logs. We've got well more than half a tank of fuel, so I have no problems with getting to the Ferry Warehouse Gateway, whatever it is, ferry thing. We just need to check the contracts and see who's dependent on what. Hopefully, be able to do all the ones up in the northwest corner without worrying about doing any down in the icy fishy area. We may well get most of them done. The only thing that we'll be missing is that trailer. For the task. No trailer and 2 wooden planks, sort of it's got. And you just need to be a little bit careful coming down here because it can be a bit icy. Might do exactly the same as we did yesterday in Kenworth as well, and go up towards the fuel station and turn off there rather than turning off here. Take the sort of shortcut. Rather than follow that path to the left there. Not going to worry about refueling at the moment. We'll take our fuel from Nelly, from Kenny. Oh, it's a bit difficult with our little wheels. Get up there. Get around there. Thought we would. We started turning nicely, but then we just seemed to gradually drift further wide as we went around. Alright, we've got half a tank now. Fuel. I think we'll make it to the Ferry Gateway. Once we can get over this little bump here. Easy. Thanks, still haven't, trees still haven't jumped out the back. Good, and staying pretty much where they were. Just beetle along here, go through the rock slide that we cleared way back on, and head down to the Ferry Gateway. we are. It's Kenny Kenworth with our trailer load of short logs, apart from these two. Okay, so let's just stop there for a second and have a look at what we're doing. So we have, beauty has its price, so we need to deliver 2 short logs and 4 vehicle spare parts here, and the little Scout fuel carrier trailer. Now we've got that in with Kenny at the moment, and we've already delivered the 4 vehicle spare parts. So we just need 2 short logs to go there, and then across the lake, which is dependent on beauty as its price good. So that one needs 2 short logs going to this spot here, and that's it. Then we're good. So what I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do, something a bit different. I'm going to put a few more logs into the log carrier, but I'm going to take the trailer with me. So I'll have 6. What I'm going to do is have them for the 2 short logs. So let's do that. I've already got 2. I want to get another 4. No, not the trailer itself. Let's not pick up the trailer. Yep, take 3. I'll take 3. Probably not quite grabbing them in the middle, but that's okay. Short logs are really nice to play with. They tend to go where you want them to most of the time. Good. Now I just need 1 more. Now, what's the bet I can't pick up 1? Bet I'll be constantly trying to pick up 2. And try and get that one that's sort of on the top there. Oh, how good is that? What a winner. Not around too much. Yeah, that'll look. That'll look. Right, so I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 on my tray, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the trailer. Let's hop into Kenny. That's not Kenny. Let's hop into Kenny, unpack the truck and trailer, fire him up, detach that trailer, get him a bit out of the way. Grab that little guy out. Oh, that's one thing I might do before I go too much further. Yep, so grab him out. Put him down there. I'll find it. Refuel. From Scout fuel carry out to the Kenworth. 140. Well, that's a stupid number. Restore. Change track. So what have you got to play? 160 or 260. 260. That would give you 40 and 80. 260 though would give you 130. Oh, these are all not quite the right numbers off the top of my head. Everybody's not quite right. So he can do 40. And Kenny can do bench truck. Kenny can do 70. Scout's currently got 118, so I need to drop off 20 litres, nearly 30, 28 litres. Oh, that isn't quite going to work, is it? Oh, well, too bad. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to fiddle. 118 is close enough to 90, so that's fine. I was trying to finagle around to see if I could actually get to a point of having the right amount of fuel to get 90 into the little Scout. Unfortunately, my numbers don't quite work for me. I'm not going to even bother trying. Oh, too close, you mean? Right. So we can take this guy with us. Now I'm going to top up my fuel from Penny. Actually, I'm just going to take it straight out of Kenny. And we'll push this little guy along behind everything, so it's going to be a little bit slow. Now, we might have been better off to put all the logs into the cradle. The problem with that is it's really annoying to take them out of the cradle when I get to the destination. So if I've only got 6 in there, I've only got to take 3 out. Whereas if I've got 12 in there, I've got to take 9 out. So this way I'll be able to take the 3 out. Everyone will be happy. I'll be able to deliver the 2 wherever they go. I reckon we'll be able to crawl our way up there, because the Forester is actually very good at crawling along. It's just not very fast. If you're having any low gear, it doesn't make it faster. This guy. Now, I'm just going to have a little look at the map. We went this way last time, mostly because I didn't like the look of this sort of thing. But I'm wondering if we're probably okay to go that way with the Forester. I just didn't like it going that way with Pladdie and Nelly with the really big long trailer. Whereas I think we'll give it a go when we've got, yes, okay, we do have a trailer. So we are quite long in the end because we've got the little out trailer as well. Let's just cross our fingers, hope we're okay to go this way. If we're not, we know we've got Nelly and Pladdie very close in this sort of neck of the woods. They would be able to come and help us out. Should change that task, shouldn't I, as well? We're not doing fishy business. We're doing beauty as its price. That way at least it'll highlight the... it won't. It won't highlight the mountain cabin because we haven't packed our logs. I guess I could have put one log in and packed the 3 and then dragged the others on the trailer. Oh, well, whatever. No. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, so here's the nasty bit. And it is nasty. Let's face it. This is nasty. I don't like this at all. Loose logs in the front, wobbly logs in the back. I don't like any of it. Our trailer's getting absolutely belted at the very back. Oh, we got there. Yes, that would have been deadly scary in Nelly or PLAD with a great big trailer at the back. So, I think we made the right decision to go the other way with them. Forester. Yeah, he's pretty happy. He's a happy chappy. Where's the actual place? Oh, we're still not there. Ugh. You know what we're coming up to, don't you? Cracky ice. Horrible cracky ice too. Not even nice cracky ice. Reversing, of course, is going to be nigh on impossible here. I don't think we're going to get... we'll try. There's a tree there we could winch from. Haha, we did find the harder stuff. Stay on the harder stuff. Stay on target. Alright. Just edge back a bit. Over the rocks. Nice job, Aramatsu. Here's the destination just over there. I can see it shining with its little yellow lightedness. Not really. Oh, I'm going to say there's not much point taking the trailer there, but by the same token, there's not much point leaving it here either. So, I mean, I could detach it here and then go back and get the little scout one. It just becomes a bit of a nightmare. We'll bring it all the way in. We'll be able to deliver the little trailer, so that's great. That'll help things a bit. And continue on our way. Just going to pull up here, grab 3 logs off, try to if we can get it together. See if we can pick up 3. We'll probably pick up 4. Simplicity. Put them on the trailer to make it easy to pick him up. Guarantee we'll pick up 3 now. I'm trying to pick up 2. Oh, we only get 1. Oh, even better. Next time we'll pick up 3. This guy over on this side looks a bit like he's on his own. First one done. Oh, we nearly got all three. Two of them in the right place. Let's grab the last one. Yeah, can't throw it over there, that'll do. And do that one. Now we just need to deliver the scout fuel carrier, which is behind us. He's behind you. Interesting. Should be able to do that by just driving through here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's surprising. Hooray! Beauty does have its price. We finished a task, guys. We finished a contract. All right. We'll accept that. I never touched him. All right. What I'm going to do is bring this trailer back down to the sort of the path that we came along before with the other trucks. And then I don't know, is it worth? Because I think I'm quicker without pulling this trailer. I will take all the logs out of it, put them in the cradle, and then head up to the east house, west house, whichever one it is that needs the logs. So, pause there, change it over. Now we can do across the lake. Nice. So we need to take the short logs to the west coast, which is this one here, which is actually the one that we're closest to. But I don't think I can just go and jump down there. Nope. Would be nice, but I don't think so. Oh, I didn't repair this when I was when I was refueling, and I was going to repair it, wasn't I? We can repair it from the platypus or whoever's nearby when we get to the west coast with our short logs. I don't think we'll be jumping down there today. Not on purpose anyway. We're pretty happy to have those logs in the sideboard trailer because they fit very nicely. They're unlikely to jump out unless I go quick. And they sort of just slide from the front to the back and back to the front without too much trouble. Alright, so this is probably where I'll detach the trailer. Actually, how far do we have to go? Let's have a quick look. We've just got to go down there. Is it worth taking the trailer there? No, we'll do it here. No, we'll do it here. But I don't think it'll make much difference either way. We are going to come back this way, aren't we? Yeah. I think so. Can't see us going down this sort of path down through the middle. That's just a bit much. Where are we? No, not with the big trailers and everything. Okay. So let's detach the trailer. It's not that much slower. Like, And that way I don't have to fiddle with the logging crane, picking them up, putting them down, fiddling about like a silly. This way I can at least only take them out of there once. Taking them out, putting them back in. Oh, whoa, whoa, why are you going sideways? What are you doing? Alright, so you decided you wanted to go sideways down there. It's just weird. Obviously, I am intended. It is written in the stars. I have to put them into the back of the cradle. Weird that it just decided to start going sideways. It is a bit. Trying to get myself pretty much side on to these. Otherwise I won't be able to pick them up because the crane won't be able to go low enough. Stop that. Hey, being mean to me. Really jumpy with the crane, with the camera. I'm not sure why we're doing that. And of course now, yes, we are still too high. Restore the crane. Very weird camera angles there. We're just sort of throwing everything out. Going the right way, can we? It's a pity. It's just going to waste a whole lot of time. Yeah. Just do it. Why won't the arm the ground? Kind of will, but it kind of won't. You know, it's very weird. Very weird. Sometimes the logging crane has a bit of a mind of its own. Got one of them. So I figure I might as well just pack that lot. Grab at this guy and be unsuccessful. It's just proving to be right there. Might be able to grab him now, though. Almost like the cradle acts as a blocker and won't let you pick up the logs. Definitely got him now. Put this one back in. I can work out how to move my fingers. Continue on with our trailer. We've now packed our first load ready to go. At least that's something. Be able to grab the other lot out of the trailer at the moment. Gonna down over the that's right. Four wooden planks and 2 short logs. Now we should have Platypus already sitting there with his 4 wooden planks. Unless I've got things wrong, which is quite possible. Right, I'm going to the west coast. Yes, I'm leaving to the west coast, so it's over there. It's alright. Oh dear. Should then be able to get this done as well with luck. Getting pretty close to the end of the day now, though. We're not stopping. Push on until we finish the across the lake. Okay. We'll detach the trailer. Go back there. Bring out naughty logs. Let's see if we can get all 3. Oh, we had all 3. And get these 2. Or are we destined to do these 1 log at a time? Oh, we can. Okay, we just need to run forward. Probably should take a photo of that because these logs have been an absolute annoyance for me. I'll take a photo there. Okie dokie. And then, cargo management. Got logs. Hooray! We can now swap to Nelly Nearly, oh, I wasn't quite in the perfect spot. Wasn't far off. Two, three, four. And then we need 2 oil barrels here. And then we need platypus. He might not quite be able to just run straight back because he's going to hit into Forester. Let's grab Forester, give him a bit out of the way. Take your trailer with you, Forester. Forester's going to be out of the way, and then we'll just run platypus backwards. Deliver the last 2 oil barrels across the lake. There we go. Hooray for us. All the houses are built. Who's hoping our first guest, Tony and Ezekiel, will enjoy their time on the opposite sides of the lake. Absolutely. Done. So that is the tasks up here, except for the delivery of that Scout flatbed trailer with parts, which is very annoying. So that's going to annoy us a bit. Okay, but that's it for today, 8:15. So we'll stop there. That's a good spot to stop. We actually delivered and completed the 2 contracts. So tomorrow we'll nip up and grab that ice trailer that's nearby there, the ice fishing hut thing, whatever it is. We'll head back with the convoy and then let Kenworth go down and do the fishy things down in the middle of the map. So with any luck, we'll have a good day tomorrow as well and knock over those 2 contracts. And that'll just leave us with the trailer to get delivered up to here. Bleh. And also one rather nasty contract in harbour still. So still a good couple of days yet, especially by the time we bring trucks back and all that sort of thing. So a little bit more to go yet, but where the end is nigh. We can see light at the end of the tunnel. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today. I had a ball, actually. It was good. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as we continue on our adventures. That's it for now. So bye-bye.